Well, we know we should have an attorney to help with any legal issues that may come up, but how do you choose the right one for you?
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
Marco Bocciarelli is here to help. Marco is a partner with Friedman, Domiano, and Smith. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me again. Really
Good to
like
see you
be here.
again.
Thanks.
So here's a question for you. What should people look for when seeking an attorney? That face.
No, you know what?
Interview done.
Yeah, that was easy. No, there is an attorney for every situation. And I think that the important thing to do is you look for someone who can help you out. So for instance, I practice in personal injury law, okay? That is my focus. I do motor vehicle accidents, malpractice, workers' compensation, gas explosions, even scooter injuries.
Oh, wow.
What you need to find is the person who has a focus on the type of situation that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you know where an attorney will focus their practice?
Sure. And it's really pretty easy. You know, the first thing that I would do is just get on the web, right? Go to their website.
Okay.
And an attorney with an established practice will have a website, and they will tell you where their focus lies. And they'll tell you, look at their settlements and verdicts if you're looking for a personal injury attorney. Look at the type of cases that they handle. If you have a friend who does divorce law or criminal law, they may be able to handle a personal injury case, but you're going to be better suited dealing with someone who does that day in and day out.
Right. Well, after you kind of narrow down, you know, the attorneys and find the ones that have the focus you're looking for, how do you then find the one for the job?
Right. So I'd say there's a couple of things that you look at. One is that attorney's involvement in the case. And the other thing you can look for is their investment in the community or how long they've been around. Mm-hmm. There are firms that are out there 20, 30, in the case of Friedman, Domiano, and Smith, we've been around over 40 years.
Wow.
That kind of experience in practice of law is going to help you out down the road. Mm-hmm. You know, if it's a personal injury case, again, that's what I can speak best to. I know the judges who are going to be involved in your case. I know the attorneys that are on the other side. Those are things that are going to help your case move along more easily and get you a better result.
Right.
Okay, so how can anyone look at an attorney's involvement with a case that's other than their own, if that makes sense?
It does, and that is actually not the easiest thing to do. And one of the things that happens, there's a lot of firms in the state of Ohio where what they're doing is they're essentially collecting cases. They're taking cases and then they're just passing that case off to another attorney. You need to ask questions about the person that you call and talk to. You need to see what their litigation practice is like. You need to know what their experience is with cases similar to yours. I can tell you again, in the case of my firm, when you call me, my staff or one of our attorneys is going to be handling your case from the moment that you call us until the end of your case. And I think that's important because otherwise you're taking away something very important, which is your choice to choose your counsel.
Mm-hmm. Well, say, you know, you have a personal injury and that's, you know, your little case. Why would it be bad if you chose, you know, an attorney that wasn't focused on that, like you talk about, that wasn't specializing in that?
I don't think it's necessarily bad. Mm-hmm. I think that these are very personal issues, right? I mean, when someone calls me, it's generally very important to them. It's a very personal issue. And so all I'm saying is that get a chance to speak to your attorney.
Yeah.
Get a chance to understand what it is that they do and make sure that it's the right person for you, because this is someone that you may be dealing and interacting with
you
for
need
some
to like
time.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I feel like, and maybe true or false, a lot of times we wait till we actually need an attorney for something. Would you recommend people seek out an attorney just to have, and then you already have one in place kind of thing?
You know, that's an
question.
It's an interesting question. It really just depends on what type of questions that you have.
Right.
You know, if you're talking about perhaps doing security around your home or making certain changes,
Right.
or
just making sure things look good in a contract.
Yeah.
Or,
exactly. That's something that's a great idea to reach out to someone and have somebody in place, somebody that you can count on and that you can refer to. For my purposes, it's generally an incident that triggers that interaction.
Right.
And I do try to make sure that the people that I talk with are comfortable with me, and I make sure that they get a chance to talk to me.
Well, that's what it's all about, is communication.
Yep.
All right, we're going to get you all the information that you need.
Okay, so you can reach out to Friedman, Domiano, and Smith, and Marco at 216-621-0070. Thank you for all the tips.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on again.
Okay, and fdslaw.com. for more information as
Exactly.
well. Okay. Well, this is a scary topic, identity thieves, and they are out to get your kids' information. So we have tips to protect them.
Yep. And then up next, it's a gut reaction. Find out why bacteria is good for you.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was furnished by Friedman, Domiano, and Smith.